So in terms of identifying problems early, I mean, we know that a lot of psychiatric and neurological problems can occur as part of a developmental continuum, which means that they might be, let's say, children with various kinds of hereditary or metabolic conditions, or maybe born with that. So it starts off with perinatal, before children are born, with perinatal care. How do you make sure these conditions are recognized early enough so that there is some preparation that might be needed? The second thing are disorders in young children. Starts off with maybe intellectual disability, or like I said, neuropsychiatric problems, which are related to a whole host of underlying conditions. It may be epilepsy in childhood. It may be emotional difficulties in going to school, conduct problems, etc. Identifying them early, getting autism, as a condition, autism spectrum disorders, getting families to recognize it early, not so much from the point of fear, but from the point of being better prepared and being able to nurture neurodiversity and help kids with neurodiversity grow up into into happy adults. And I think that's a huge thing. There are of course a lot of immediate treatments which will help, especially for things like seizures, for other conditions where nutritional changes need to be made. There are some metabolic disorders where just looking at nutrition and sorting it out may actually help the child to thrive. So starting off with that. And then, at different phases in life, even with mental disorders, like let's say severe mental disorders like schizophrenia or bipolar mood disorder, if you identify it early and intervene early, a lot of the residual states can be prevented. A lot of problems, both in terms of the individual, in terms of societal problems, family problems, can be reduced if they are handled early and people are aware. In our country, we still have a lot of stigma and misconceptions around these disorders. So by the time a person comes into treatment, it's so much, after so much suffering, that they come. And that's why it's very important.